Hey there. Welcome to the first episode of What's Up with me, Elwood. A lot goes on in the galaxy, so I'm here to set it all straight, and if not, make up the wildest conspiracy theory that I can to get the attention of all those nerf herders out there. First things first, let's start with the beginning. You ready? Good. Well, strap in, because you're about to get one hell of an almost history lesson. It all started back on the Midnight Star with this guy and this guy and this guy and this little guy here. One hell of a plucky droid. So the Midnight Star gets attacked by a mysterious force. It later turns out to be intentional to steal some DNA, but for now, it's all so very, very mysterious. So back to this guy. His name is Henlo Ardent. And he right now is a general in the Alliance. Pretty sweet, huh? But back then, he was all sad because he realized what a douchebag he'd been in the service of the Empire. I mean, in all fairness, not a lot of folk knew what was going on back then. I was just in the process of getting kicked out of about every bar in the sector and had no idea what was going on. So Henlo meets this guy, Ethan Shade. He's a gambler and a gunslinger. And this guy Yan Korban, a droid engineer, and not forgetting this fella D9, the astromech with a plan. Can I say that? Is that like allowed? Oh hell, no one is watching anyhow. D9 wakes them all up out of cryo freeze and is all hell-bent on getting them off the ship, which is a great plan as it's falling to pieces in space. So an escape pod later and they're all on the lovely frozen planet of, ha, fooled you. Like I was going to remember that. It might have been Kajimi, but maybe not. It sounds familiar, but I don't know. Lots of planets sound familiar. So anyhow, they are on an ice planet, and by some stroke of luck, they happen on an almost deserted rebel base and are saved by the rebel operative Trayless Chonk, shown here being his badass self. Trayless would go on to appear regularly and kick some major butt at times, saving the day twice by biting off the thumb of an Imperial officer, Lears Osnan, and later serving up said thumb when a fingerprint was needed to access an Imperial base. As I said, total badass. Sadly, also dead now. But you know heroes don't retire, they expire. So whilst on this planet, the group recruit a couple of more heroes. The smuggler Mac Freeborn and the ex-battle droid with a conscience, David Smith. Now, I don't know if droids have therapists, but this guy needed one. He was on a mission to free droids from under the rule of the meat bags. That's us lot for anyone not sure, but it's pretty straightforward. Anyhow, they managed to haul their sorry butts off this frozen block and join up with the rebellion, meeting their new contact, General Aaron Kraken. Now, this guy's a hero to some, and to some he is as sharp as a bantha ball covered in motor oil. He means well, things just go wrong for the guy. What can you do? Well, I figure that's enough for the first episode of this. There's gonna be a whole lot more, but maybe a bit of a montage or two will fill in some gaps. So for this week, that's What's Up. So long for now.